What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So lately I've focused a lot on making videos on what I consider to be extremely good steady gold farms that you can do without having to mess around with any current content war within farms that tends to yield a low gold per hour. And thankfully, so far, a lot of you guys have had good success with these farms. So I'm going to keep on going as there's still a lot of left farms left to cover. But before we take a look at this one specifically, massive thank you for all the support on the 0 to 10 million gold guide. It's been absolutely insane, and I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying this. This gold guide has been worked on for multiple years now and constantly been improved. It features all the best tactics and methods that I personally use in order to achieve hundreds of millions of gold. Now, the best part about it is the fact that it's a digital gold guide, which means that whenever there's a new patch or even a brand new expansion to the game, I update the gold guide completely for free and I send the latest version to your email all automatically. So if you want to read more about it or grab it, you can find it with the link down below in the description. And by using the discount code STUDENT, you get it for 50% off. And if you're like many others and you already have the gold guide and you're happy with it, you're definitely going to enjoy your stay on the VIP Discord as well. You join like-minded people that loves talking about making gold and what's trending at the moment. Also, when joining in, you get exclusive access to all of my YouTube videos before they go public on YouTube. And then you get exclusive access to my investments, multiple different spreadsheets for gold making, gold tips, and much, much more. But that will also be linked down below in the description. Now, it felt very natural to me to be talking about the material that we're going to look into today. And also because a lot of people are doing this specific gold farm like completely wrong. And the material that we're going to be taking a look at is dark runes, because dark runes are currently on EU sitting at 311 gold each, which is really, really good. You can see at the price history right here where they're like sitting at roughly around 100 gold, and then all of a sudden somebody resets them. You can see the spikes right here, and you'd be amazed how easy it is to control this market yourself. Basically, buy up the stock, reset the price, sell a couple for twice of what you paid, sometimes even 3 times of what you paid. But lately, the trend has been going upwards. Like, they've just been getting, even at their lows, they've been much more expensive than they've been in the past. And it makes perfectly sense because not a lot of people are farming these, but there's still a material that is very, very in demand. It's needed, and it was kind of revived from Blizzard when they enabled the secrets of Solgura, because right now there is a ton of different weapons and armor crafts that needs dark runes, and they need a lot of dark runes in order to craft the items as well, where in the past the only use of the material was to craft the dark rune set, and now there's a ton of different transmog items needing the dark runes. So, like, what are the numbers? How many can you expect, and where do you farm it? Now, the area that you want to be farming these in is an EPL at Corin's Crossing, and this is where a lot of people are mistaken when they do this farm, because once you get to this area, you'll see a bunch of different mobs, but only these humanoid mobs, which are called either the Dark Summoner or the Vile Tutors. Like these guys right here, those mobs can drop dark runes. Like all the other mobs in the area, they will drop you Essence of Undeath. So, interestingly enough, sometimes it makes sense to focus killing the undead mobs because Essence of Undeath is going to be at a good price. That's not the case now, and it hasn't been since the classic anniversary time walking with Stratum. They've just been super low in value. So what you want to be doing when you have dark runes worth 10 times the amount of Essence of Undeath is that you want to mainly just focus on the humanoid mobs. So you're going to be... It's quite easy to get to learn where the humanoid spawns are, and you just run to like back and forth between the humanoid spawns, and that's pretty much just what you do. Instead of focusing on killing absolutely everything in the location or in this area, you just focus on killing the humanoid mob. So you're gonna make yourself like a very easy to follow routes, and then you're gonna be just running back and forth between these marks right here of the humanoid mob. So basically, there's going to be humanoid mobs inside of each building. Very important to walk inside of these buildings because you'll see it's just filled with these humanoid mobs that can drop Dark Rune. And then outside in these outhouses and the destroyed houses and outside of houses, there's also a bunch of them. But there's no need going behind the buildings right here, behind the houses, because this area just has undead mobs, which you don't really care about with the low value of essences. You just want to focus on the dark runes. So we usually say that when it comes to materials like dark runes and essence of undeath combined, you get 300. So it really depends on where you put your focus at. If you're just wildly killing, you tend to get like 200 essence of undeath and 100 dark runes. But if you shift that focus, that can be completely opposite though, and you can make yourself a lot of gold. Like with the current prices, making 60,000 gold an hour is easy. However, these numbers, as per usual, are if you're in a 5-man group. Now, if you're going to do this solo, you're not going to be able to obtain these numbers. So if you already then kind of think like you're going to disregard the farm, you're not going to be bothered, I need a group to do it with. There's so many people like you, and you'd be shocked of how easy it is to get a group for a gold farm like this if you're in some sort of community. Like me, for instance, I made myself a gold farming guild where we have like 700 druids with speed sets, like viewers of mine, that makes groups for these gold farms constantly. That's on EU. We're also doing like an okay job trying to build up that same guild on NA, so the NA can also have an easy time finding people to play with to do these sort of farms. Now, the guild on EU is called Students Farmer, and if you, since it was made by me on Alliance, you can't just go and sign up for the guild in the guild application system if you play a horde. You then need to go on my Discord and ask if there's any officers online, or just whisper somebody in the guild to see if there's an officer online. They got to add your battle tag and then get you into the guild. But it's a great way of finding people for farms. Not only this farm, but like farms similar to this one. Old content material farms with a super high gold per hour that you would normally struggle to find groups for. But that was pretty much it for today's video. So I got a couple more of these coming. Some solo farms, some group farms. Just make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel if you want to see those videos when they drop. And of course, don't forget to check out the 0 to 10 million gold guide. I appreciate you all watching, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.